Okay, so this demo pack is for the Elf Composer Pack. The Elf Composer Pack works best with the Buddy World pack that you can find in the content store. However, you can still use the features if you just purchase the Buddy Base. And the Buddy Base can be found in the marketplace. I think the current price for it is $3. But we're going to get started. I have the Buddy World pack, so I am going to show you how to make the most out of this composer pack. This is designed for you to make it's actually designed to make as many elves with different features so they don't all look the same. So you can really have a ton of Santa's little helpers. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The Buddy Base is right here. I'm going to go ahead and go into the composer mode, which is where you will find all the features for the Elf Composer Pack. You will not find it when you first open up Crazytalk Animator, because it's all here in the composer mode for features. So the first thing we're going to do is change the hair, and we're going to start with this elf hat. And then we're going to go ahead and pop in the outfit. And then the elf shoes. And this would not be complete if he didn't have elf ears. So we're going to go ahead and pop in the elf ears as well. Now the whole character pack is render style ready, so you should be able to go in and instantly make this character render style compatible like we're doing right now. But I'm gonna, for this demo, I'm gonna keep everything with the default colors. Now I will say the elf ears is kind of tricky, and the reason why is because depending on what type of hair or layers you add on to this character's facial features, the ears will either show in front or behind it. So it's up to you to manipulate the ears and say which layer you want, where you want the layers to be at. So for example, when I shift him over, as you can see, the elf ears is behind the hair. We just bring it to the front. It's just that simple. And you can, if this is your main character and you want to save it as a character once you finish creating them, you can do so and all the settings will be saved. But unfortunately, the software won't know the layer that you want the elf ears to be at. And in this case, I want his ears to be just a little bit over here, and really this one can go over a little bit as well. And I think for the most part, that will resolve it. Let's see. Make that guy pop out. And one more time for this one. So all the ears are now in place the way we want it. Now, this is great right here as a regular character, but the beauty of this pack is, again, if you have the Buddy Worlds pack, you can do so much more. So we're going to start by going into the face, and we're going to give him this face. And let's see here. We're going to make him look older, so we're going to give him some aged eyes. Some bushy eyebrows. And an aged mouth. And we're gonna make this guy wear glasses. Probably some nice reading glasses. And just real quick, just so that his hair complements his look. Oh, wrong one, I apologize. I'm going to go in here and just change his hair real quick to something a little bit grayer. There we go. Alright, so this is our first elf. And he looks like he may fall asleep a couple of times in the job, but again, the whole purpose is to have a nice flavor of him. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate him because I want to keep the same outfit. I know the elf ears and everything is all in the layers that I want. And now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to kind of play around with the face and make a different looking elf. So this time, we go with the slim eyebrows. Normal eyes. Well, instead of the nose here, let's just go with a nice little beard. And I'm gonna go ahead and change his hair back just to black real quick, keep it simple. And I'm gonna change his face shape again. And we'll go with a square look. Alright, so here's elf number 2. And once again, I'm going to clone him once more. And we're going to make a cool looking elf. We're going to let's give him a heart shape. For this elf, we're going to add some shades. Maybe give him some normal eyebrows. Can't have a cool elf with old mouth, so we're going to go ahead and give him a normal mouth. And I think I'm going to lose the hair, the hat for this one. And instead, let's just go with a regular, let's go with a mohawk. There you go. And now this elf is ready to bust a holiday rap. So just that quickly, within a few minutes, I was able to create 3 unique elves that would work great in, Santa's workshop. So now we're going to just play around with some of the other outfits. And these are 3 guys. So the next outfit will be for the females. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the base again. And go into the composer pack. Into the composer mode. And this time I'm going to start to add on the female features. eyes and some lips. And we're going to start, we'll just start from the bottom up. Go with the blue elf shoes. And of course the hair. And once again, of course, the elf ears. Now I won't play around with the elf ear settings for this one, but since I've already went through it once, you understand the concept of just getting the layering the way you want it. And if you do it once and duplicate your elves, you will save time instead of building a whole character from the base up. And the ear settings will already, for the most part, be in the place that you want. So here's our first one. And we're just going to add our hair. Uh-oh. Let's move out the way. I'm going to duplicate her again. We can go in, we're going to make this one look a little tired. And give her some round brows. Which don't really show up at all. And let's change her face. I don't think we've done a double chin yet. Let's do the double chin. Oh yeah, that is a double chin. I think the round will look better for her hairstyle. Let's go with the round. Yeah, much better. And what you could do, just to make the brows show more, you can bring them down. And I'm going to change your hair color. Okay. There we go. We go here, we're going to duplicate and do another one. So for this one, for having different variations, I'm going to go ahead and change your hairstyle to just one of the regular buddy. hairstyles. Let's go with the ponytail. Oh my. She might actually drink a couple of times tonight. Let's change her eyes. And for her brow, we'll just go with the regular brow real quick. Let's get these back up. And let's see how the double chin looks on her. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, so now we have 3 guys, 3 females. And I won't create 3 characters with this last one, but I will bring them in so that you can see the 3rd outfit, and we will build one up from scratch real quick. I'm not going to bother the face. I'm just going to go ahead and bring in the outfit. And the hat. And of course the ears. So there you have roughly, just in a few minutes, 7 different types of elves. And as you can see, you can really change the variation of them to get more out of them by having the Buddies World Pack. So I highly recommend, if you don't have the pack, to purchase the pack. But the thing that I like to do is I like to always get more from my characters. So I always try to get people to understand that you just have to be creative with the stuff that you already have. So anyone who has purchased like any of my other characters, whether you've purchased Mrs. Claus or Santa, or some of the Halloween characters like Dracula or the Bride of Frankenstein, you can actually do more stuff by using some of their features. And what I mean by that is, for this guy, I am going to grab Santa's nose, which is the beard and everything attached. And let's see here. And remember, it's about the layering once again. So when you pop something on and something goes missing, it's usually there. You just got to bring it to the front for it to pop up. So I can easily make this guy look aged by, let me go ahead and bring in, there we go. And I could, even better, I don't know if I've saved it, but let me see if I have Santa's eyebrows already saved as well. I do. And so now he looks more like a wise elf. So even using some of my other character packs, like I said, break the pieces up, save the pieces individually in your composer mode under body parts, and that will allow you to do even more with your characters. You have more options. The same thing with the female pieces. I'm going to go ahead and bring this character back, and I am actually going to give her Mrs. Claus hairstyle. Let me see if I actually have it already saved. I actually don't, so this is a good time to go over how you would do something like that. I'm going to go ahead and bring Mrs. Claus in. And take her into the composer mode. And if you wanted her glasses or any other feature, the glasses is usually saved as a nose sprite so that it doesn't take away from the eyes, and you can either just use the eyes solo or use the glasses on a different character. But in this case, we want her hairstyle, her hair. So I'm going to go to head and hair. And when you save them, they save under your custom. Now you can always find the file and move it over to the template if you prefer to have everything under the template versus custom, but it really doesn't matter as long as you know where to go to get it. So I'm going to go ahead and save her hair, and I'm going to say just name that for right now. And go back to the stage. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this elf again. And let's go back and use her hair. There we go. And again, you don't have to have the hair look aged with a gray. You can be creative and change your hair color to whatever you like. So just to make her look younger, I'm going to go ahead and just switch it over real quick to black. I think this is the right one. Yeah. And if, of course, you want the hat to complement, you would just have to play around with the hue. Hopefully I get the right colors. I don't have it. Until you find a blue that complements it. I was there. This is by far one of the trickiest pieces, but you can nail it for the most part. It's not too challenging. Just take a little time to get used to the sliders. I'm gonna make it a darker blue so that complements. And there we go. And I could have changed the eyebrows and stuff, but I think that's enough to kind of illustrate how quickly you can make different styles. Now, every single one of these elves look unique and can easily be a part of Santa's workshop. You can have them be in different departments, or you could do something special with this guy's hat and make him lead elf. It's just really how creative your imagination is, and your discovery. You can do so many different things. So this is the elf character pack. It can be found in the marketplace and hopefully soon in the content store, and I hope you enjoy this pack just as much as I do. Take care.